all settings are completed. And I think I should share something that I found from new iMac 2019 version. I'd like to let you know which model I purchased. This is an Apple store, Apple shop site, and this is Apple website, and the Mac. And can you see the here? New. It's a new iMac. And buy two choices, 21.5 inch or 27 inch. I chose 27 inch. And there are three choices. Among three, I chose the most affordable product, $1,799. So $2,000 and $2,300 version. All basic hard drives are 1 terabyte Fusion drive. This one, 2 terabyte Fusion drive. This CPU scores slightly increased, and the turbo boost and slightly increased, and base RAM capacity same, configurable capacity is doubled, and the GPU is also increased slightly, and all same have a 2 Thunderbolt and 3 ports, 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, and same Retina 5K display. So among three options, I chose this one, and I chose all basic things without any option. First of all, I'm very happy with my decision. First of all, the display quality so amazing, and the CPU performance also increased dramatically compared to 10 years ago. So this is a 5K display. So I just opened this YouTube 4K drone film on YouTube, and just with the auto setting, YouTube automatically choose 4K option for playing the video. And I have both companion 5 computer sound system here, and let me play. With the first screen. Wow. I'm gonna show you. Beautiful, right? And the amazing thing is, this is not the full brightness screen. Wow, it's so bright. It's too bright. I need to reduce a bit, almost 70 or 60%. Too bright. The brightest display, computer display I ever purchased by far. Amazing. And sound quality and 4K play is amazing. And what else? Yeah, I already covered several things. But here, from here, I would like to share some disadvantage, or I can say the things Apple need to be fixed. Okay, like a little bit bright. Okay. So I said I chose basic function, the default storage, 1 terabyte Fusion drive storage. Basically, it has 1 terabyte of rotating hard disk drive and 30 gigabyte of PCIe SSD. So total 1 terabyte and 1030 gigabyte of storage. I downloaded this disk speed test app, and okay, the disk I chose is the default internal 1 terabyte Fusion drive storage. I started. You see speed 100 megabyte per second for write. For reading, similar performance. It's not good, right? So I'm copying some large file here from other disk to this internal Fusion drive storage. So from my test, what I found was that the 30 gigabyte of SSD PCI storage speed is good. It reached to almost 1.5 gigabyte per second, and readers or similar range. But with a certain reading and writing, speed of disk speed is reduced about 100 megabyte range, and this is not very stable. Sometimes it reduced to 50 megabyte. So what I felt, my old 2010 iMac with SSD internal hard disk was feel faster than this new iMac. So I chose my previous. I chose my 1 terabyte Samsung SSD external hard disk as my main hard disk. So I just chose SSD driver disk, and let's see, 400 megabyte, very steady, very stable, pretty good. This one, similar range. Right now is working on something else, so it doesn't show the full performance, but what I felt from this change is so clear. So let me show you how I did it. When I did a research about how to change from hard disk to SSD, a lot of people removed this display and buying with the removing warranty. So there's a very strong adhesives used to attach a display on this case. So they separated the display, and it caused no warranty, and then replaced the slow storage disk to the fast SSD. But this brand new computer, I didn't want to do that. So what I found was that like this kind of external hard disk with SSD can be used for the main disk for this iMac. So internal hard disk can be used as a extra disk for this computer. So good thing about this iMac is that it has let me show you. It has Thunderbolt 3, two Thunderbolt 3 ports. So the speed is up to 40 gigabyte per second. Very, very fast. So I have an old SSD, 1 terabyte SSD. So I bought Thunderbolt 3 case for the SSD disk. And then let me show you here. This is the external SSD disk, and this disk is connected to the Thunderbolt 3 port. And this disk, this SSD performance, reading writing speed is about 500 megabyte per second. So Thunderbolt can be support up to 40 gigabyte per second. So due to the limitation of performance of SSD, at least I can reach almost 400-500 megabyte per second speed, which is much more faster and stable than internal 1 terabyte fusion drive storage. So in order to do that, what I did was here click App Store and find Mac OS, and then down and here OS Mojave, and click Get, and then when you click it, the setting menu will pop up and find Update. And then at the beginning, it will ask you that do you want to download this Mojave soft OS? Then you click Yes, and then after downloading it, you will see this screen, install Mac OS Mojave, and hook up your new SSD disk like this with a very good connection, fast connector, and then continue and choose SSD disk, external disk, and install the OS. And after finishing the installation OS, it took about 10 minutes. It was so fast due to the SSD. And then I did a migration. From my internal fusion storage drive to the SSD. It took 30 minutes, and then after that, what I did was open disk utility, and then here you can see the fusion drive, right? I erased this working disk, and then I use it as like external hard disk as a storage. So Mac SSD, this is my main hard disk for this computer, and very, very fast. I'm very happy with it. One more last thing. This one, Thunderbolt, what I found was Samsung also made Thunderbolt SSD. Speed of that external hard disk speed is 2.5 giga. Okay, SSD X5. I want to show you one more thing. This one, Samsung X5 portable SSD, 1 terabyte cost is $500. Look at this. Read write performance level up to 2.8 gigapascal, gigabyte per second, 2.3 gigabyte per second. So this speed is pretty good. So when this price is reduced dramatically, like $200 or $100 in the future, and then if my computer performance also degraded for some reason, all I need to do is just buy this one and then replace this one. And this I'm going to have 1 terabyte SSD and the 1 terabyte Fusion drive, 2 extra storage device, and a much faster main disk. You got it, right? So hopefully, I think I can use this computer 10 years if there's no issue in the other area. Okay, so I wanna show you one more thing. Amazon SSD. Let's see how much does it cost for the 1 terabyte of SSD. This is a Samsung 860 1 terabyte SSD. Look at this price. 1 terabyte of SSD costs $117.99. Wow, look at this. Read and write speed 550 and 520 megabytes per second. Based on my research, the Apple's 1 terabyte SSD storage speed, reading write speed is above 2.5 gigabytes per second, 5 times faster than this one. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Almost 30 gigabytes per second. But holy moly, look at this price. $700. What? Why? Why this option? And there's also no information of speed of SSD. And when customers look at this price, 1 terabyte SSD in Amazon, they freak out. How Apple could charge same 1 terabyte SSD, $700 in Amazon, almost $120. Here, the information is missed. And second, this price is still so expensive. And this computer is very difficult to upgrade. And another thing is, I know they developed the 1 terabyte Fusion drive, but based on my pure experience, this 1 terabyte Fusion drive storage performance is worse than this. This is much fast and stable, and literally no mechanical noise, hard disk noise. So this is my suggestion. I think Apple should replace this Fusion drive storage to the low speed, like a default SSD speed, like a Samsung 1 terabyte storage, and this is kind of default. Okay, default hard disk. Okay, please change it, and please delete this one. What is this? So confusing. And here there's another option, 1 terabyte fast SSD storage, and put the speed read write speed information here, and put the reasonable price. I think this price is kind of look like almost ridiculous. I still don't understand it. This one also looks not reasonable. I can show you some example, but the good thing is Apple allowed to upgrade memory easily, so on back side. But this storage, this SSD performance are very critical for the whole performance feeling of this computer. So don't put this disk, please Apple, please don't do that. But this is one major disadvantage based on my experience. Yeah, with this update, it feels like flawless, so fast. I'm pretty happy with it. And with the both Companion 5 sound system, sound is also pretty amazing. Display is amazing, and the CPU, GPU, and everything work together very well. And yeah, I'm very happy with my purchase. I hope this video help you to decide your next computer. So your iMac 2019 iMac is great, pretty freaking powerful when you choose the maximum option. But with the default option, with the limited performance Fusion drive, you will not get the freaking powerful experience. So please Apple, let's fix it. You can do that. And here are a lot of more detailed information of other things. Okay. Fusion drive. Yeah, I think Apple, you need to remove a Fusion drive. Just remove hard disk and put some standard SSD, like a standard speed and freaking fast SSD. Two options. You need to change it. You can make it better, much better than now. Yeah, there are a lot of information here. Yeah. This is my review of a 2019 iMac 12.7-inch, the base model. Overall, this is a great computer, great all-in-one computer. Highly recommended it. Apple, you did a great job, and you can make it better. And I highly recommend this computer. I believe I'm going to use this computer more than 6 to 12 years. I hope I can use this computer for 10 years. Okay, that's it. Okay. Be happy by helping people. Thank you. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye.